What's up? My name is Davon Brown, and I'm making this Cannot Be Vulnerable video because in certain inner cities growing up, in America, in certain places, we're robbed of our femininity. And I feel that as a black man, it should be balanced. The laws of my art, like back in Africa, it should be balanced with masculine and feminine so we could become whole and have that, energy and emotion to unite and come together to make the world better.
So let's get to that.
Oh.
Being homeless with somebody.
Yeah.
And she models too.
She's a model, yeah. She's top model, yeah.
That's an ad, because the relationships are already, I'm going to say stressful. They are already hard work.
Yeah,
just cohabitating, just trying to figure out your emotions with her emotions with you, like how to navigate that. Then adding on homelessness to that. What was the dynamic of your guys'? Like, let me ask a better question, actually. Because this is about you. What did you discover about yourself in being with her and being homeless? Like, what did you discover about yourself in having somebody else and being homeless?
At that time, I was just like, yo, it don't matter. The good people will find each other and rock out. It's like, we sleeping in the car on the beach. It's just like, lucky I had my food stamp card.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, the last piece of tuna, like, that was the last piece of tuna here. Are you hungry here?
Now, mentally, what did that do to you?
Mentally, it was just like, it taught me, like, that love exists. Because before, I didn't know what that was.
Right.
I ain't like the feeling of it. I ain't like when a woman said, I love you.
Really? Why?
Just that it didn't feel comfortable because my mother or father never said that to me, so it didn't feel comfortable. It was just like, what?
What you mean?
It scared me kind of. It was like one of my fears. Love was one of my fears.
It's no longer that.
Nah, man, that's what it told me.
Somebody showed you.
Yeah, even though it ended up foul, she violated and all that, but it still taught me that love exists.
Sometimes relationships end. It just happens.
Yeah, I think it was a calming lesson. Like, yo, this is what love is. Now go do your mission.
Right.
Go do your soul mission in life.
Right. So your parents never told you?
Never, man. Never.
They were together?
My mom's was 15 and my father was 21, 22.
Mm.
It was, how dudes do, 22 years old, you get all of that, have a baby, you're pregnant. He just walked away. Came back when I was 14 and he was trying to like, yo, Davon, clean up the place. What, nigga?
You know my daddy like
Nigga,
that,
what?
nigga. Where you been?
Your name ain't on my birth certificate.
Right.
What you talking about?
So Pops was gone and then he came back.
Yeah.
So being raised by a young mom, what was y'all dynamic?
Her mom's had passed away from drugs, so she was battling her own thing. So it was just, me and basketball.
Right.
Basketball gave me that confidence, man. Basketball gave me that love in the street. It was the sport.
And it kept you out there.
Kept me out of trouble. No trouble.
Right.
And
so, like, emotionally growing up, obviously you took all that, I'm assuming, and put that in the ball.
Put it on the court.
Have you spoken to your mom about it since?
Nah, man. I told her last time, I said, yo, you gotta go to therapy before I talk to you, man. I told her she gotta go to therapy. I never really had a conversation with her. Never really had a conversation with my father. Nah. Never really, like, you see the conversation we have?
Never had that.
Never. But that built me, though. You know what I'm saying? That built me into the warrior. That built me into the survivor. Homelessness ain't shit. I think that's the most, like, one of the most courageous things, because psychologically, we want to please our parents. Growing up from a young age, look, daddy, what I did. Look, mommy, what I did. That's deep. That's root chakra healing right there. That's deep all the way down here. Like, some men look for sex to heal that. I went through that stage where I was woman, but then
I did the same shit.
But then I realized, like, oh, I'm tearing myself down.
Yeah.
Because I'm picking up all their toxicity and energy and all the their healing that they need to do from all these different women. So I'm trying to think straight, but I'm picking up their thoughts, picking up my own toxicity. So I'm like, oh. No wonder Nikola Tesla and Michael Jackson and all them great people, they toned their sexuality down. They was just like, all right, work was my baby. So that's how I toned it down, man. I realized that it was tearing my mental up.
Right. And you and your dad don't talk still?
Nah, he on some Marvin Gaye shit, father shit.
Man. Right. So he came back and was like, nigga, clean that.
He on some Marvin Gaye father shit.
Man, that's wild.
It's funny though, cause like it don't faze me. It's gonna make my music better. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah,
And that's
yeah.
also damaging. You feel me? Like
It could be, man. It could be, but those perspectives, you know, those dimensions.
Right.
That cause like it forces you to go on a quest. It's like a slingshot. Your quest go quicker because you got so much pressure. It's like that diamond, you know,
Mm-hmm.
that diamond, that crystal underground under that pressure. So it makes you get to that diamond quicker, man.
Right.
Diamond, you know, flower, diamond, you know. You know what I'm saying? I'm a flower, man. I say that with all my vulnerability, man.
Hey man,
I'm
be a flower. Shit, I
man.
like flowers.
I'm a flower, man.
Shit.
I'm a rose
Yeah,
throughout the concrete, you know,
yeah.
concrete jungle.
Be
I'm
that.
a rose, you know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
Yeah, be that.
Yeah, try to rob, but
Yeah, that's dope, man. I mean, like I said, it's crazy because you are in this right now.
Yeah, man, this
and
good.
Uncovering and taking the layers off of, you know, parents not showing love, parents not being there, battling their own demons and how it affects you. And then, you know, you had ball, and that's a highlight.
yeah.
You know, it's a great accomplishment.
Oh, yeah.
You have school paid for it. You know what I mean? And
Just to get me out of there.
and to get you out of that and
Yeah,
bring you to a new environment, even though the environment didn't, you know, sat you down for a minute, but it happens.
Yeah. You
know.
It's all good. It's all for the greater good.
So like I'm seeing you taking the layers off now. So
Oh
it's
yeah,
like
yeah, it's healing happening right now. I want to say, yo, that kingdom of heaven is within, man. And when them angels come to play, them devils run away, you know. And I want to say, you know, no matter how spiritual you are in this new paradigm shift, you got to keep that balance of some ego, because some people will take advantage of that. Balance that heart chakra. You know, the laws of my art back in Africa. You weigh your heart on the scale. You weigh your heart after you transition out of this physical body, and your good deeds won't go unseen. So just keep doing you, and keep doing the work of righteousness of the Holy Spirit in the universe, and the Holy Spirit is sending you that force of righteousness so you can live right. Peace.